There you go. See, man with camera, then they come out immediately. Oh, there's somebody filming out there. Lockdown, lockdown. I'm not coming in. I'm not one of them sort of type people, really, to be fair. I don't sort of walk into places. I have done, obviously, at the Ibis, but that was just into the reception area. But no, I wouldn't want to walk in here. I think it would just get you arrested because it's a sort of a sort of an old people's type home. Although it's not being used for that, it's being used for migrants. But I think that the law may not necessarily be on your side if you sort of go into one of these sort of places. Although I know people who have, and they have had no issues. But yeah, it's just not. I don't need to go in there. I know what's in there. I've seen that. It's just documenting what is going on, and you can see by their behaviour they're quite sketchy already. They sort of come in, they see me. By the way, I'm on a path here. Can you see? Yeah. So nowhere near, and obviously there's a barrier there, as you can see quite clearly. So I'm quite within my rights to be filming, as I will continue to. Yeah, they don't like it. Don't house migrants then at the end of the day, and then you won't get people like me popping along with our cameras. Like I say, this one's kind of been off the boil compared to the ibis and the citrus, because the people here, we were sort of told from a bit of information that they were vetted people. So they were migrants, but they were vetted migrants who'd kind of gone through the system. So I think that's why there's been no sort of protests up here. But as you can see, last time I was here, there was a hole in this fence, and I reported that. And obviously they've fixed it with some bit of fence in there. So yeah, there you go. Because they were just obviously escaping straight out into the playing field area here, and then obviously you've got the football pitch just behind there. Look. So but yeah, it's right close to the schools. Like I say, you've got a school in front of us, and you've got a school behind us. You've got a couple of playgrounds, as you can see by the area. This is sort of a nice area for families to sort of come out, you know what I mean? And yeah, 2 schools, community centre. It's horrific, really, for the people living here. I've had reports that some of these migrant men on a night time in these playing fields here and just behind this fence here where the football pitch is, they're out there sort of hassling people. So again, I don't know that for sure because I've not been up here, so I can't, turn around and say that. I don't know where that goes. Should we have a little look? Oh no, that's the supermarket, isn't it? Let's have a little look around here then. As you can see, there's a lot of little paths and things like that. So at the minute, it's a really nice hot summer day. I mean, it is beautiful. Look at it. Yeah, but you can imagine on a night time, there's no real lights around here. I can't see anything apart from that one just in front of us there. So yeah, it'd be quite dark coming down here on the night time. So again, as a young person, young lady, young man, because they're not really fussy out here these days. They'll attack anybody, literally. So yeah, you've got all these little nooks and crannies here. It's not a safe place really on a night time. Yeah, it looks beautiful now, but yeah, look at all these little alleys going. So again, if it was one of your kids, would you want them walking down these alleys, knowing there's a migrant hotel or migrant accommodation, should we call it? I don't quite know what to call it because it's not a hotel, it's an old people's home. So would you class it as a HMO then? But it's a bit big to be a HMO, isn't it? Because HMOs are kind of like houses and shit, aren't they? Whereas this is not a house, it's a purpose-built old people's home, you know, to house quite a few old people, funny enough, in a lovely location like this with all the parts. See, there you go, there's a football pitch here, just to show you peeps, just give you a look around so you get a gist. There's this one here, and I think there's one behind it as well. I mean, it's beautiful, it's a beautiful area, lovely for family, but again, with that risk, you know, my kids are growing up now pretty much, so, but as young uns, I would not let them out on their own. I'll be like, I'm coming with you, I'm coming with you everywhere, you know. I can't trust it, I'm afraid. Right then, I'm going to get round to the front of it. It's just beautiful here though, look at it. And you've got a bloody migrant hotel just there. Crazy. I think that's the community centre there, I think. And then obviously you've got a kids park here. Look. I'm not gonna, because there are people there, but just to illustrate how close we are to the migrant location. Oh, look at this. What is this here? See, I don't know this area that well. It's like a club, isn't it, or something? A community centre, I think that is. But yeah, you've got the school. It's scary, this is, that you've, like I say, you've got that. The only thing I will say is I've never seen a huge amount of migrants or anything like that since coming up here. Just have a look through here. So yeah, it's just community. It's just a community-based place, really, and it's just not very nice, I don't think. I don't know what you think. But I think there's other places that these migrants should be put, in my opinion. Oh, it's a little cafe and bar, is it? Okay. That's nice, isn't it? Sandwiched right, like I say, right between a community centre here and 2 schools, supermarket. It's just, yeah. Yeah, but no protesters of yet. I'm very surprised. No local people have jumped on it and you know, done something about it, because I would certainly come down and support. Even if they are vetted, it's not the place to be having them, really. So as you can see, you've got the supermarket just there. That's the entrance there. It looks like a prison. That's not for them. That's the supermarket. I think you've got a Morrison's here, just there, I think. But through this alley, we will have the other side of the hotel, which I'll show you. Like I say, you can get to all parts of it. You don't even need to walk in there. Like I say, first time I walked in there, they called the police and everything. So they're very, very twitchy. And they don't know the law, and they do lie as well. So that's the thing. You could say, well, you know, I'm not doing any harm, but the problem is, just make sure your camera's rolling if you're doing that all the time, because they lie and they will say stuff like you've assaulted them or you've done something, or, you know, what did they say I did? I was blocking the entrance and stopping cars from coming in and out. No, I wasn't. How can I stop the car? I'm 5'7", nothing. I'm a little guy. How am I going to stop cars from coming in? But that's what they said. They made up shit. No trespassing. Oh, look. Like I said, you can get all the way around it. Look at the state of this gravel here though. It's all going to need redoing. That's what they do. They rent these places out, and this is Gloucester City Council as well. This is who've done this. They've kicked all the old people out, and they've allowed migrants to go in. Unless anyone tells me any different. So you can see all the way around it. So yeah, nasty innit really. So it's been a while since I've come up here. A few people have said, "Oh, go and do it, go and do it." I'm like, I've already done it. Like, have you? I have done it. I've done it. There's not much to see here really, to be fair. They're obviously relatively, I don't know, I don't want to say well behaved, because I have heard reports of stuff, but I think obviously maybe the better ones come up here. Once they've been vetted, they go in. I don't know. I'm not against people getting on in life, and obviously if they are truly needing of help, but most of these aren't. That's the thing. It's filtering. It's again watching that Billy Moore documentary, and you're seeing all the men push past the women and children and jump on the boats, clambering past the kids, you know, stopping them from getting on the boat. Instead of helping them getting on the boat, it was one for all, just get on. Sod the women, sod the children, as long as you can get on. And it was that was a real eye-opener, because they don't even care about their own, and they would leave them behind. They'd leave the women and kids behind, you see. That's what I've got a big problem with that. I wouldn't have an issue with the women and the children coming, because I think they're genuine, more genuine than the men, and they've got more to run away from than the men as well. Like the men, these horrible men that keep coming over, and their ideologies and their views on women, you know. So I wouldn't mind the women, I wouldn't mind the children coming. I wouldn't have a problem with that at all. You wouldn't hear a peep from me if it was just women and children. But it ain't. It's fighting age young men who leave their families behind. Why are they doing that? Okay, so that's it for today on this little location. As you can see, it's still being used. I don't know any different at the minute, until somebody tells me. The only thing I have been told is that obviously they are vetted. Alright then, so from a Wheatridge Court, always get it wrong, Wheatridge Court in Abbeydale, currently housing, as we believe, vetted migrants. And peace and love, people. Put your comments in, tell me what you think about this location. One love.